Hey everyone, part four of the board game design stream, and yeah, without further ado, here it is. Welcome to the stream. Today we are continuing where we left off last week, which is creating the draw decks for the other factions. I thought I'd do with the Greys first, just to kind of give a bit of difference from the National Space Program. So yes, the Greys are going to basically be a group that abducts people and then uses them for resources and then puts them back. Um, yeah, that's kind of the thing. So here is the InDesign file here. I went online just a couple seconds ago and tried to find some alien pictures, got some inspiration. But I really want, yeah, some kind of abduction type thing. I grabbed the basic shape because, again, I'm just going to do my own version of this without, stealing somebody else's intellectual property. So I'm going to create a flying saucer roughly the size. I think I'm going to have a little bit of different, um, different feels to mine than theirs. Like I want, actually, before I get too far, I want to create a new layer so that my version is on top of that. Yeah, that's the eclipse there. Okay, well, this eclipse, I want it not to be red. I want it to be black. I'll fill it in later. Let's go ahead and make it a little thicker. I want like little orbs in the bottom of my flying saucer. So, okay, to make this easier to click, eclipse. Yeah. And then, yeah. Go ahead and create a couple of these. Control C, Control V. Why did you not Control V it? Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. This is gonna get tiresome quickly, so I'm going to lock. No, cancel. I want to lock that layer so then I can grab these things and move them around. Okay. So I want like little orbs on the bottom of these things here. So I'm just going to create basically some orbs. What is this? Light blue circle. There, so let's see. Okay, it's a light blue circle that exists no matter what I do. So let's see, where was it created? No, no longer exists. Okay. Okay. Let's create these little orb things. This is why I locked this in the first place. Press my button. There it is. There we go. So I'm gonna have one coming out like that. So this one needs to be kind of equal. Even that one over here. I'll have one here and one here, like so. Then I will draw on this layer here. I don't want it to be green. I want it to be black for the sketch. And let's make this a little bit smaller. Halfway, yeah, there we go. So I want this. I do like this, and I do like this kind of bay down here, so I will draw that in like so, and then let's go like this. Let's give it its own little top thing like they gave it. There. Let's go like this and end there. Go up here. Go around like this. And down. Cool. So I'm making an icon for the Greys. Again, just like the rocket ship, this doesn't have to be perfect. I just want something I can use for now, and people will be able to identify it for what it's supposed to be, which is a flying saucer. And that is that, and I have that there. I'm going to have a little bit more of a boom. Might it be rounded on top. I want a slightly different profile there. Windows are cool, but I'm going to have them be up top more, I think. I do like the antenna idea, but I'm going to have mine be like this. Yeah, mainly just using that as a basic back. Let's go ahead and let's flatten that. No. Okay, wait, I need merge images, that's what I need. There's merge layers over there. Boom. Now those all become one. That way I can do this. And erase that. Get my pencil back out and go boom. Boom. Let's do this first. Too low. There we go. Something like that. Or maybe actually a little bit lower than that. Let's do that. Got the eraser. Boom. Now to get the straight line erasing that I've been doing, I've been holding down Shift as I go across. Same thing with drawing lines. When I draw the straight lines like I did there, I just hold Shift and then just move my thing over, and it goes over. Now if I started the line, like let's say it ended there, I hold Shift and I click here, it will erase everything between those 2 points, which is not something I need to do right now. So there we go. So I have these little light bulb things down there, light bulb, and I want some more circles up here, and I want these to be, I don't know why the red, I want to be black. Let's make them a little bit thicker than 2 point. That's fine. Alright, perfect. And I'm going to did not copy it like I wanted it to. Let's go layers, see what's going on here. Control C, V, there we go. Going down here, so let's put them up here. And for now, I'm going to lock this so I don't actually pick up that while I'm trying to pick up these things. Sweet. So now I have all these Eclipse layers. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to put them all in a line like this, and I'm going to, that's using this little button up here, and I'm going to organize them the best I can, spacing wise, like that. And now I'm going to play around with, I still want them all together. I'm going to want them here, and I'm going to play around with their positioning now, because the ship itself is at a slight angle, and it's supposed to be round, so. So we kind of look at that, and then I'm going to need 2 more of these circles, I think. It won't be fully in the picture, but no. Nope. want to copy this. Copy. Sometimes I wonder why it just doesn't just do the copy paste thing like I want it to. Why it makes me jump through an extra little loop or hole to do it. Okay, and then again these here, let's merge them like so, and then we can like so. And let's make them go up just a little bit. There we go. And then we could merge that with this. Sweet, now I have this little abduction ray thing here. I'm going to have fun with this, make it a little bit different than theirs. So I want a pencil. Actually, first thing I want to do is draw a little dude. So I am going to be in this layer and to go like so. Not there. Let's go like this. So yeah, not the best drawer. This is why I trace. There's a little guy getting abducted. Sweet. And then I'm going to make a new layer. So a new layer on top of all this. I'm going to grab the green here. I'm going to make this layer is going to be transparent. So let's go ahead and make it 50%. Let's actually, before we get too crazy with that layer, let's go ahead and oops, no, not green, black. Let's go ahead and finish this up since I'm doing the transparent layer on top of it. It'd be kind of neat to see it get transparented. So I'm just going to kind of make this a little wavy. Like so. And then I'm going to get my fill bucket tool. Boom, boom. Okay, so there's a hole. Oh, right, because the whole top thing's a hole. So let's go ahead and fill this top bit like so. Now I can fill the hole. Boom. Let's make this one here slightly darker. It's like, ooh, so the guy's getting abducted. Like, whoa. Let's go ahead and add some background stuff here then. So this is black. Let's go back to our regular thing. Let's go ahead and I like that concept. Actually, I'm going to try doing another layer here and doing that same concept here. Kind of basic outline of a tree. Kind of like a pine tree kind of thing, like that. Let's go ahead and fill that in with black. So there's like a small pine tree there, right? And then let's go ahead and I don't have to draw 1,000 little pine trees. Okay, so let's go ahead and have this get locked so I'm not moving that around when I'm trying to move these trees around. So let's go ahead and draw us kind of a horizon line back here. This guy's in the forest, obviously. Let's go ahead and give us even darker green. And let's go ahead and come here. Alright, I don't have the right tool here. Let's grab the paint bucket and then boom. like so. So this guy's is being abducted in the middle of the forest too. Now let's go ahead and go up to blue here. Get like a kind of a darkish blue. Fill the sky with that. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get a lighter blue. Actually, just make it yellowish. Get a bright yellow. Let's fill in these little things here. The yellow. Like so. Okay, and let's go ahead and make our flying saucer be gray-ish. Let's make it that color. And let's make a lighter version of it for the top bit. Not too much lighter, but just to give it some contrast like that. And there is our basic UFO. Abducting a dude in the middle of the forest. Okay, let's add some stars like we did on the last one. Oops. Let's make these small like we did in the last one as well. So, 1 pixel, no, it's probably too small. This is a slightly larger picture. There we go. Let's fix some of these other ones over here, slightly bigger. Messed up. Let's fix that one up. And cool. So that's our basic gray alien symbol. The only other thing I could theoretically do to make it a little bit interesting is do kind of a yellowish green like this. Make slightly thicker, a thick brush. Let's go to do like 5 point or 6 point. Yeah, like so. We're on the right layer. Let's unlock it, and then let's go outline this with this. Oh, that looks gray. I want gray. I want like green, like super green, like super bright green. Maybe I need to go to yellow. Go like bright, like that, so it looks less gray. Wow, that looks so gray. Maybe because it's so transparent, maybe I need to go deeper yellow and just go for it. Looks slightly better. Not as bright as I was hoping it would be, but that's probably the transparency more than anything else. So let's just go like that. It's kind of lightly tracing around, doesn't have to be perfect. Just to give it kind of a little bit more of a boundary or everything, and then for the big test, see if this works. I was thinking about going. Nah, I don't think that looks good. That looks better. Okay, there is our alien ship. All of its bells and whistles. Yep. Abducting a person. So let's go ahead and save as. And let's go to the flat Earth images. There we go. We'll call this gray icon. The gray aliens. Save. And save. Sweet. So now, oops, we don't need this here. I have my InDesign over here, and I've already opened this up. This is my National Space Program ones I made last week. I opened it up and then I saved it again as the grays, which allows me to use the same type of template for the grays as I use here. So let's go ahead and look at our layers and such. Where are my windows? Workspace. Citrus Classic. There we go. Now let's go ahead and let's put CC Library over there. Let's look at our pages. Let's go up here. And now we have a brand new icon, so let's go ahead and file. We'll click it. Why aren't you clicking? My layer's locked or something? No. Okay, something's going on. I'm not really being allowed to edit this at all. I'll change it. That just on my pages, or can I do stuff here? No, I cannot. Weird. Well, I'm going to see if restarting the program fixes that problem. Hey, Nate. Restarting the program, and let's see. Here we are. Let's open up our gray deck again. Come on, work. This doesn't normally happen, so it's kind of interesting. You get really weird glitches sometimes in Adobe. It's public user error stuff, but the fact that you can just be like, there's a button or something you can click that will make it so that you can't edit anything. It's like, what's the point of that button? Why do we need it? You know, that kind of stuff. So let's see here. Here we go. Can I now touch or edit anything? I cannot. Maybe it's still loading. Let's give it a second. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like it might be just frozen. This is odd. This is not a normal thing for me to have to deal with. I'm gonna close some of these windows that are open that don't need to be open. Okay, what's this? Okay, let's get that. Windows asking me to replace. So it looks like I can click on things now. Okay. So now that I'm allowed to click on things, let's go ahead and place our new alien. Oops. That is not where we want to be. We want to be flat Earth. There we go. We want to put our new gray icon. So let's see here. Gray icon there. And let's see here. It's pretty cool. There it is. You can kind of see the guy. Maybe I need to make him bigger or stand out a little bit more. Could just be that this layer in here needs to be more transparent. And maybe the guy's head needs to be more of a flesh tone. So let's see here. Layers. Next this layer here. Let's go down here towards. There we go. And let's go ahead and fill that in. Oh, wrong bucket tool. There we go. Boom. No, that just makes it darker. Oh, we'll leave it like that though, so it's not a star color. And save. And then this will need its layers updated. So its links updated. Just make like this and hit relink. Not relink, sorry. Relink works, but you want to update links. And then boom. No. Again, it's more tweaking. And again, this is not something I need to nail down right now. This is something graphic designer will do and probably make a better icon in the first place. So he'll get the idea of what I'm looking for. And basically what I'm going to do then is for layers, and grab this. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to turn this to white and see what that looks like there. And then, actually, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to draw a quick thing of white down here. And fill in the rest. Like so. So now he should theoretically stand out a lot more. There we go. File and save. And then over here, again, update link. There we go. Okay, so we have our grays, we have their icons, so let's go ahead and make their cards up. Now, we can use the same template that we use for NASA, where they have 3 kind of core cards, which are these launch satellites, and then they have these recycle ones, which play off of those. It's 2 of those, and then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unique cards that are not the stop cards. So there's 10 pages, I believe, 10 cards. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, let's get into it. Most obvious at their first thing is they're going to be duct test subject. Something like that. How do you spell duct? Does that just look weird because it's fully capitalized? Here. And am I fully capitalizing these fonts? Yes, I am. Yeah, let me know if that is how that's spelled. I'm going to do... Actually, I'll just throw it in Google. Let's not make that Dr. Magnus. Alright, yep, Aliens Among Us. Addict. It's an addict or adduct. Abducting. Alien abduction. See, abduction is that. I think this is what I'm looking for. Take some. Yeah, there's a P. I thought so. I thought that looked weird. There you go. Just double check. Yep. Cool. Now I'm on some kind of FBI search list because I put that into thing. So this is going to be an event. So abduction down. Move that up. That's another. Cool. So there we go. Abduction. Duck subject. Okay. Place of working. Worker. to your moon base location. Alright. Let's set that like that, because if I remember right, open flat earth, crisis is grays, flat earth, player boards. Where are our lizard man, moon, mole people, gray aliens? You spend one resources, choice to abduct any one worker from any one players and place on the moon base. You and workers, owners. You. Okay, so since we're making cards that do this, this no longer needs to be part of the rules that you need up here. Workers. You've generate resources from workers you have. I think let's do you and their owners. So the reason why I'm letting the owners get resources from this is game balance issues I'm seeing in the future. I don't want the Greys to be able to just basically take all of the workers from one player and be like, you don't get any resources ever, and have them just be an unfun race to play with. But the way it works now is that the abductees will still make you resources, but now on the Greys' turns. So you kind of delays them a bit. So you still can kind of mess with players, but you can't stop them from getting resources in general. So that's a reason why I'm putting abductors can get the aliens get resources, and so do the owners. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one there. Players may pay you 2 resources to return the workers to any location on their boards. Return their workers. Resources to return one of their abducted workers to any location on their board. Cool. So players can pay you to return them. Yeah, cool. So that is going to be the Greys board now. So let's go ahead and save that since I'm thinking about that. So now we know that it's these cards have abduct players, not the game board itself. You'll have 3 of them in there to abduct test subjects. No, I don't know if I like that. I don't know. The picture will have something. But there we go. This will be better. Here we go. So erase all the memories. Okay. I love how it's like it wants to make it deceived. Okay. Let's not. Okay. Erase. There. Experience. be there we go. I like how it wanted to be deceived. It's like, oh no, that's you're trying to say deceived. I'm like, no, the opposite. So let's not erase all our memories so that they can experience not being believed. eh. So that is our basic abduction thing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these card pages, duplicate page, and I'm just going to delete these two. So I don't have to redo each and every one of those. So now we have a 3 abduction. That's how you get people abducted. Cool. And then their kind of recycle satellite type card is going to be, sorry, I'm going to turn off my phone. Don't know why he decided to go off so loudly. Oh yeah. I'll turn off all those things. Oh yeah. So now let's go back to this. So this will be run tests. Alright. Ooh, that's spelled wrong on these, so that means that's spelled wrong on the original, so I have to go back and fix that. I'm going to actually have them have kind of similar functionality as the recycle ones. Mainly because, again, I should probably just do the one card and copy it. That's probably the best thing. Just because I think that that's going to be a good good way to go about this. So, miss the place. Oh yeah. Move a satellite to gain 2. I'm going to have this be return. Cool. So it's a little bit longer than the last one, so I'm just gonna do that really quick just to make it fit and go. I think this is a better quote for this card. Okay. Don't know why, but that's what we're going to do there. Let's have a callback. Yeah, that means so that is that card here. So let's duplicate this one. Let's get rid of this one. Cool. So those are our copy cards, the ones that return a card and ones that kind of reset what the first ones do. So abducting and returning. Cool. Now we have these. Spot insert. Those corrections don't seem correct. Let's go back here. Oh, it's with an S. That's why. It's weird that that's not like the first or any of those suggestions. Anyways, okay. I'll figure this one out in a second. Back to Google, because Google is better than spell checker on this. Oh yeah, I'm missing the U. Whenever turn an abducted worker with a probe counter, whenever that worker generates resources, you're getting the maybe that's not what I want this to be. Oh yeah, activated plan. See here. It's kind of the same thing as Space Breeze. Activate implant. Just a little bit different way of doing it. Why can't I see this line? Oh yeah. Turn Dr. Warrior. Juicers. I don't know. Organization. Yeah. Um. Let's see here. Case study is probably not the right word for this. So this is going to be this is upgrade. Oh, that's right. Update, upgrades are things that you get to keep and play. That's right. You have 2 plots. Right. Right. So these might not be the right effects, but this is probably an event. The last one in an event too. World globe sails, flat Earth cover up, space debris, space debris. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think they might have one less event. Upgrade. So here, this will be an upgrade. This upgrade will allow them to spend 2 of everything to pass a thing without having to stuff. So if they don't have like 6 of one thing, they can spend 2 of everything. So if they get a lot of everything, which is what the Gray should be good at, this will be a good card for them. The truth is not out there. See here, they have. It's not that. It's that. Let's go ahead and get through their plots really quick, and I'll come back up to the last upgrade because I'm not quite sure what that will be. Interspecies cut. Okay, steady. So they're like writing a paper for an essay about humans. Start of each year, during game 1 money. If you have 4 different locations, spend 3 money at once. start of each your turn, gain one information for each abducted worker of differing types you have. Start of each of your turns, gain one information for each abducted worker of differing types you have, then return one worker to its owner. You may spend 3 info once per turn to place a progress marker on this plot. A little reference there. And then let's see here. Flat Earth cover up is their big thing. Something about cows. The cows are just for fun. Right, so that one is about truth is on the ice wall. This one's going to be about so to each of your turns, place a cow token on your play board. We spend 2 force to move a cow token. Truther. Alright, so you spend 2 force to remove a cow that's not on a location with a truther and adds progress marker to his grid. this gets getting a little harder. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit smaller so it fits. So at the start of each of your turns, an opponent places a cow token on your player board. You may spend 2 force to remove a cow that is not on location with a truther and add a progress marker to this card. Let's make that 2. Add a progress marker on this card. Excellent. Cool, cool. And that is all but one upgrade. Let's see here. Let's call it. Okay. Maybe that's better for that one. So remove a truther from your board. Start your turn, you may turn an abducted worker to remove a truther from your board. Period. Truthers are going to be harder for aliens because they're not going to be getting a lot of the resources on the board itself. So, well, they're going to have workers too. So, yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine for now. Yep, there's that one. And then we have this extra event for them. Induction. Place an opponent's worker on the table. Keep all the wording consistency the same. So this one's abduct room base. This one lets you return any one worker to its owner and abduct another worker from that player. And to source from that player. So what? Resource stealing. Train one worker. did I do the wrong? I did, didn't I? That was the... Oh, right, cool. Yeah, never mind. That was right. Sorry. So activate implant, but let's... Let's do that. Okay. So looks like we have everything finished. Space. Okay, so this one needs a new one. There we go. That will work for now. And then down here, cows are just for fun. Yep, kids. And then, yeah, that one. Okay. So we got our aliens pretty much sorted. Got a cool icon for them. We got the cards. So they only have 2 upgrades, but they do have a lot of abduction events. So this new one is spend 2 for this money. Oh, that's that one. This one here, event, gotta catch them all, is the abduction event. Run tests, yep. Run tests. Cool. So that is 10 cards for the gray faction. Save. And yeah. Let's go ahead and do the other faction that we already have an icon for, which is right here. So let's go ahead and save this as... let me grab this really quick. I can never spell this word, so I'm just going to look it up. Nope, not illuminating, illuminati. Yep. Let's grab it, and let's see here. So, okay, before I do this, I'm just double checking, triple checking that I saved it. Yep, okay, save as. This one will be Illuminati. Sweet, so now we have Illuminati. So let's go ahead and grab this, go to this again, paste into, and now we should have these. Sweet. Let's look at their game board really quick and see what they and how they play. Turn the mole people, lizard men, Illuminati. You start your turn, you gain 2 influence. They just slowly gain influence at the beginning of their turn, which is cool. Abduction is not their keyword. Their keyword would be control. Yeah, so the basic card is spend 2 influence to gain any 1 resource of choice. Let's see, control. Is that what I wanted to do? Gain 2 influence. Yeah. Remove this or spend 2 influence to gain resource of choice is probably better. that is our base card here. Again, we will duplicate spread, and get rid of these two here. Back to 10 pages. Okay, so now they're version of this. So actually, these guys don't really need a version of that. So they might have something else. Probably another way to spend resources. I'll make this really easy for them to do. If they're going to be able to do this in the base stuff, this Truther 5 influence. Or retrieve a control card. Okay, so we don't need this run test card, so we can make that go away. Yes, bye-bye that. And let's duplicate this one. Cool. Let's go down into the plots. Gain 1 progress. Again, if you have 5 of each resource in play and no truthers on your player board. Let's make this at the end of each of your turns. Cool, so that is one of the win cons, is just to have all different types of resources. I don't know why that's so far away. Let's do that. Boom. Another one of their win cons will be information based. So if each of your turns, the opponent may place so you can spend 5 influence to put a progress marker on here, or it could be a lot more expensive. There's like 3 truthers on your board. That could be 6, 11 influence. 1 truther make it 7. So you kind of want to get rid of your truthers, but yeah. make this thing smaller, and I'll figure out that. To know something is nice, to control the knowing of things is better. Seems very Illuminati like, so that's their plots. Let's go here. Their upgrades. They will have you may I think what I'm going to do is make versions that you buy all the different types of resources for cheaper. So the base card here is going to be a little bit different than that will be spend 3 influence, and then the upgrades will make it cheaper for particular ones. So you can get any of choice with these, or just gain extra influences is going to be good. Retrieve a control card. Spend 5 influences to place the truth on an opponent's board. Cool. So we are working on control power. So I turn you again. So yeah. Let's get a forest, right? So let's just grab this. It's your turn. You may. Double checking all these things are advertising is what we want. Boom. Advertisement. Yeah. Back. Okay, subliminal advertising, money. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but there we go. Upgrade, and of course this will have the same thing this one has, but this would be money. It's money based. Now these keywords will make more sense later on when you buy upgrade cards and stuff like that, care about different keywords and stuff like that. Of course, there's a little bit that cares about control cards up here. So I see here control power. Probably not the best word here. Influence power. It's probably better. So advertising sounds good. This will go back to being an upgrade. This will be And this is going to be easy because this is going to be spend 2 influence to gain a info. Cool. So you have your kind of those things. Let's do social media event. This would be control. Alright, let's see our pages. We have 10 cards. Hand that guides is the name of this card. 1, 2, 3. Run tests, social media, control narrative. I think I might have accidentally. Yeah, I think I might have accidentally not given this one a name and made one too many cards. Let's see here. Let's call this let's place a truther on there. What's the word I'm looking for? When you for the word where you basically, let's just call this. It's not what I wanted, but let's just put that there. Let's make it like that. Let's duplicate. Oh, yeah, I don't know about this, but there we go. I'm gonna throw that there. This over here, social media. This is a bad one. I'm just gonna put that in there for now because I can't think of one. Okay, so I think I have one too many cards. So the 3 upgrades. There are 2 plots. That's 5. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is make these guys work a little bit different than the other 2 decks I made, where they have 3 base cards. I'm gonna have them actually have 2 base cards, because they gain 2 influence at the beginning of each turn anyway. So gain 1 chance to spend 3 for anything, and then you have gaslighting, and you have gaslighting again, and then you have social media. Put it into influence to steal any 2 resources from another player who has 1 or more truthers on the board. So yeah, so they have a lot of cards to just gain them. Let them use influence in different ways to do different things. Let's start your turn. Place or remove from yours. let's make this that for now, and I'll figure that out. So yeah, so you can. That becomes the removal card. That's a cheeky steal card, social media. I kind of like it, so I'm going to keep that in there. So that actually gets us the Greys and the Illuminati's base decks. So that gives us 3 different base decks, which is quite cool. Because what that means now is we can take those and their player boards, which should all kind of stay the same now. Search and gain 2 influence. So, and I can theoretically now, I can, let's just grab this first. I can take the game and have people start playtesting those races on some races. Those these different decks. So theoretically, we can. Why is that not doing anything? Oh, because it's so big. Oh my gosh, how big are these things? That's 600%, 120. This is need to be able to be seen. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see here. Let's place this here so people know what cards to grab. So there's Illuminati. Let's do that for now. File place. Let's grab the icon for that. That should be this one. And then we have our Grey aliens, paste in place. File place. I should Grey icon there. And there we go. Hey everyone, that's part 4. Yeah, I know I'm getting a little bit behind on these things. I'm trying to get them up as fast as possible. I don't have an editor, so it's just me doing this when I have my free time. So yeah, and part 5 will be up pretty soon. Anyways, thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoy it. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now. And that's what they call the show.